Hi guys, Jake and MJ back again for more live reactions to Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger. Chomp, 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 chomp.
I'm back.
Back. Yeah.
So it might have been that while I was already sick,
Yep.
while I was trying to be like, I'm gonna eat healthy and do healthy things because I feel sick,
Yep.
so I should take good care of myself. I stopped drinking soda.
And so the lack of caffeine.
Accidentally threw myself into acute caffeine withdrawal.
Yep, and we didn't realize that until after the fact, but.
So now I'm pretty much out the other side of it. I'm caffeine free.
Woo!
This is not Mountain Dew.
It's weird, isn't it? But yeah. So that was apparently giving you all kinds of vertigo, messing you up all kinds of
Yes,
ways.
that's where I was this past Saturday. I went to urgent care because I had vertigo worse than I'd ever had vertigo before in my life, to the point where I did not recognize that it was in fact vertigo. Because I'd had vertigo plenty of times, and I was like, no, vertigo doesn't kill me like this.
Yeah.
Apparently it can.
So that's why during live reactions for Beast Morphers,
I was over there on that couch.
Yeah. Because the whole
I
being
don't know how much
upright
longer
thing
they're going to see
wasn't a
this
good
couch
thing.
either, because
That's right.
this couch doesn't belong to us.
Yes, this is a couch that belonged to a friend of ours, and we've been holding on to this couch for the longest time because they haven't had room for it, and they're about to move into a new place, and they're about to have room for it again. So
they may be reclaiming their couch.
Who knows? At the end of this month, maybe you might just see us sitting on the floor for.
Jeez, I hope we.
Or we might just move the old couch.
They were actually suggesting that we should go to the store together since they want to get a new bed for their new place.
Yeah,
they want to upgrade from a twin.
That's fair. Yeah, we'll figure out what we're doing.
Since they, in this case, is not a non-binary pronoun, although they are non-binary, but they, plural, are a couple who've been sleeping in a twin bed.
Yeah.
So, they want a new bed, and we need a new couch. So
singular versus plural makes things confusing.
We should all go.
When dealing with pronouns in that way. Anyway, so yeah. So this couch might be going away, but MJ's back and alive and good, so that's good.
I don't know how much longer I'll be alive, considering we are about to watch Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger again.
You're back to join me for more Ryusoulger. Aren't you excited?
And the last time we watched Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger, my brain fell out my ears somewhere around the 19-minute mark of that video.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it.
Yeah.
And I just spent the rest of the video like...
Yeah.
Because what the heck did they do to Nada?
Ryusoulger has been a rough series. We're about 2/3 of the way into it now.
Yeah.
So, we're at least that far into it now. And let's because I have other things that I gotta take care of for.
Let's rip this Band-Aid off.
Let's jump into episode 34 of Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger. The Space Dragon Appears, which I'm not gonna lie, is an amazing name for an episode. All right, this looks like this is our mysterious new villain appearing. Wait, Kirian. Oh, they're fighting over Kirian. Because only one of them gets to have Kirian at a time. And here comes the new guy. Look what the cat dragged in. Oh. This villain was beaten before. Precious. Hey, Precious.
Precious looks like a jack.
Yeah.
Precious sounds like a tomboy.
Yeah. What is happening? What is happening and why?
They're being bad stand-up comics.
Why are Kanalo and Asuna in a stand-up comedic duo routine? What? What is happening? Okay, that was very cartoony. How does he already have Band-Aids?
Were they making a video for, like, OK Cupid?
I don't know.
He's not clapping.
He's still upset over Nada. That was our best gag.
Okay, so they're not making a video for OK Cupid.
How did you get Band-Aids on so quickly? How does... Is that just how you bruise? Do Ryusoulgers just bruise Band-Aids? Right, he's trying to cheer him up. Who closed those curtains? He's got a ukulele. Okay, that's super cute. He turned his...
That was the joke.
Okay, boom! Gyoto hikaru sodo, chikate bateru rodo, ba 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 da. Momo ritai kono sekai, nega desanai to, kimi ta nara momo michi o yuke yo. Tadashiki en boomeroo, yushi no akashi, sa soru o hitotsu ni. どんな時でも逃げないダイナミック大地を鳴らせ鋼の力ギラと光るソド地下でバトルロード夢は一人で見るよりみんなで見るほど強くなるかかんで限界などどかんで越えてご正義につけ闇を立ってKishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger. I think that was one of our best outings on that one.
Which is weird, because my heart's just not in it.
I know. But we
what they did to my poor Nada!
But we rolled through that one part that's usually word soup pretty well. Well, they say the vile space dragon. Oh, he's been contemplating.
Alright, well, let's go beat up Mom and Toa.
Drums!
See, they were my best guess for who was manning the curtains.
I guess those curtains are just magic curtains.
I like that sort of geodesic sphere kind of.
Yeah, that aesthetic there. She's powered up again? Okay. The more I fight, the stronger I become. That's who I am.
That's who I am. That's who I am. Oh, wait.
No. Mr. Tetsui's the paleontologist.
Yes. Who keeps referring to himself in the third person as Ui's Papa.
Yeah.
Which I think is the most adorable thing ever.
Yeah.
I love Mr. Tetsui.
It's a nice suit, I'm not gonna lie. As stupid as its origin is, it is a nice suit.
The third person referring to himself as Papa thing reminds me a very lot of my own father, which is probably why I'm just like, oh, Mr. Tetsui.
Okay, so that card did something. What did that card do?
Which is interesting because it's like, are
No, he's okay.
Are we because that's a whole other henshin device. Cards for powers.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I forgot that he even has the silver lightning bolt thing going on. That was sort of from more from Yokai sword.
Not necessarily an enemy.
We got an arrow with a message.
With a message.
Oh, the Elder. Oh, yeah, he exists. He's opening up a new location for his food thing. Apparently. Asuna wasn't there for that, was she? He got a collectible card of the Max User Soul form.
Is that the same diagonal design as the last one had?
I'm not sure. Ooh.
Kudu cards.
Ooh.
Do not fold, spindle, or mutilate!
That seems very unpleasant.
It is a woman.
Yeah.
She's got that low voice. So I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be a very young man or a tomboy woman because she uses boku.
Yeah.
Boku.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not sure what moves her little thing is supposed to indicate.
They look like
K-bomb.
They look like they're the same as our dead friend.
Yeah, the noodle assassin, Uden. Nice place. Very swanky. Wait. Okay, sure, why not? Disappointment pun. I felt like he already got
said there
punched.
was a pretty girl.
Yeah, I know. But still. Okay. Aki? Okay. Okay, so he just was messing with her. Okay, that marks the end of banter, but the beginning of orange juice, I guess.
I'm thinking Aki might be someone she reminds him of.
I guess. Okay, so something's coming from space.
Let me grab your head. Look, I grab your head. So is Precious the space dragon, or is there something else coming as well? The trial cliffs. Okay. You climb the cliffs and you gain great power. And, oh, okay. Apparently Seto had something to do with it. Okay. Okay, cliffs to another world. Okay. What's really weird is that this guy's hat has like California and Florida license plates on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure, you can go do that, I guess. Yeah, you guys can go in phases. Go and Bamba seem like they'd be good to go for now. And then, yeah, Ko should probably be the last one to go, since he has the strongest ability already.
Canelo, are you okay?
I don't know. Those are some very tall cliffs. There's a lot of climbing involved, apparently. I just realized that Toa has sneakers, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
It's my first time noticing that. I mean, it makes sense with this whole speed thing, but at the same time, it's like...
They've been out in the world longer than ever.
But even so, that's the most modern clothing that I think I've seen any of them wear.
Now, he seems to have on, like, slip-on Vans or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want Ko to show him up too much with his new Max Ryusoul. Alright, here we go. Let's see this this other trial world here. Oh. Candy. Whoosh. Catch the egg. Okay. Okay. That works. No breaking the egg. Okay, so this kind of explains why...
So he just covered his face again?
Yeah, because this is old Seiya. Oh. Oh, okay, that's fun. You lost that first egg way too easy, though. Alright, what do you got? So this is a reused Fast Monster costumes kind of episode?
Solitude.
Must defeat 1,000 foes without saying a word. And if you say anything, the trial gets reset. Well, that's annoying.
Oh.
Okay, so at least
they're
Druid drones.
They're Druid drones.
So Toa's challenge is to keep his mouth shut. What's up? He wants to go too. Okay. I didn't realize that the Grudge would have interfered with using their stuff. Interesting. Looks like some sort of meteor thing. Probably Precious for some reason. Oof! Oof!
Or if Precious brought a dragon.
That's an oof. Oh, okay, yeah, I guess that's a space dragon.
Almost looks more like Mothra.
It's got arms. Mothra doesn't have arms. A Druidron from space.
I'm pretty sure he just said extraterrestrial Druidon. Extraterrestrial Druidon! And the thing said Druidon from space. It's like, you couldn't have just subtitled that with extraterrestrial Druidon? Because I'm pretty sure that's what he just said.
He's just wrecking the place. Well, that's not great. That's not cool. You should get some Kishiryu up in there. There we go. Hey, Precious. Destroyed 100 planets. Precious has a lot of swagger. I'll give her that. I don't know if maybe she's supposed to be the queen or what. She's got a lot of swagger about her. Whee! Ride him, cowboy. Oh, he's riding in Piton.
Yep, he is.
And they've got the packing group formation. Oh, nice.
Now you've got the top of the girl.
Probably should get most Rex in there too. This would be a case where Kishiryu or Neptune would be useful, I would expect. Nope. Kneeing it in the face with your drill knees does not apparently do anything. Nor does Ice and Fire. It's doing a lot of electricity. I feel like most Rex would be good with that.
Most Rex also does electricity, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it withstands it easier.
Well, I would expect that it would at least have some abilities to cope with it. Like redirecting or something like that. Space Dragon House. Okay, so she just summoned it into its little jar for some reason.
It's a one-up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he would be Ryusoulger. He's the red one. Getting full morph sequence for this guy now. Oh, Max. Nice. I'm curious what the card does.
I'm concerned it does something not dissimilar to what the other cards do.
Yeah. Like, would it destroy him or what? She's really toying with him. Okay. That was his attack from earlier. So that allows her to use his attacks. Okay.
Alright there, Smeargle.
So now seems like a good time for the others to help out.
Smeargle used Sketch.
You do have 3 friends with you there. That might help, possibly. Yeah, do the thing. Excellent. Who wins out the drill fight?
Is this some Harry Potter on Voldemort
Yeah, a little bit.
stuff?
Yeah. What's up, bud?
Hello.
Krish is giving them a 3-day reprieve for some reason. Hey, little buddy.
So that Bomb and Toa have time to come back from the cliffs with something impressive.
He was overconfident? Okay. Raptor. Shine Raptor does that.
Go.
He's upset.
I recognize you're upset right now, Ko, but Shine Raptor.
He's getting all squinty faced. Tornado. Yeah, thriller, yeah, thrilling arms flailing. Thrilling up the thriller, yeah, flailing arms flailing and pose.
I still have pain in my shoulders, so I'm not going up.
Oh, new thing that might destroy the planet. Oh. Earth's great decisive battle. Interesting. Okay. Well, this episode gave us some nice escalation, at least.
One thing I saw, because you've been watching a lot more of the YouTube on our TV lately,
Yeah.
which means you've been leaving your
History or whatnot.
and your recommendations.
Yeah.
There was a video up that I'm very interested in. I'm not sure who did it.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Why Don't They Remember? And it has Bomba and Toa and Geyzord in the picture.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that somebody had done that
I'm very
video.
interested in that theory.
I was going to check that out at some point.
Never got around to it?
Yeah. No, I wasn't sure if it was with regards to anything in this episode.
I don't think it is. It's just, I'm very curious. I saw that video. It's like, why don't they remember anything from Super Sentai Strongest Battle?
Yeah.
After we just talked, the title of the next episode kind of reminded me of Super Sentai Strongest Battle.
Oh, okay.
Earth's strongest, mightiest fight or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious where it's going.
Angry Luffy's angry. He didn't like being picked up.
It does feel like we are. This did feel like a proper introduction into the third act of the season.
Yes.
We got a new villain. Things have escalated, so those are things that should be happening. Yeah, I think so far, what was it? I'd say the first act of the series basically wrapped up with the proper introduction of Kanalo.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second act was a combination of filler, and then the second half of the second act was the Nada arc. Plus we got we did get the Seto / introduction of Cosmo Raptor mini arc there in the middle of that too.
I'm still not sure what's going on there.
Yeah. Things just kind of happen. Like, it's not like nothing has happened this season. Like, there have been a fair number of things that have happened. It's just been in very haphazard ways. But, yeah. So we've got our new villain, Precious. Precious seems to have some mad skills. And I think
She calls herself the commander, but I'm not sure if that means she's supposed to be the queen.
Or if she's just another commander.
Calling herself that because she's the commander of the Druidons, like she was in charge of everybody, but she could just be saying that on account of she put those voodoo hearts on.
Well, I think any of the generals could be considered commanders. So I'm not sure.
Fair enough.
How that would classify. But yeah, she does seem to. I imagine that she is a queen. I'm actually double check and see if anyone else has noticed. Oh, someone's saying that she's a knight. I don't know.
I think that makes sense.
I didn't see.
If red is supposed to be places she can't go and black are places she can, then it makes sense because.
Oh.
A knight can't get to any of the places that are only one place away from it.
Oh, that's a good
point. But it can get to all the places that are 2 places away from it.
Okay, yeah, the black would be where she would land. Oh, okay, now I get it. Now I'm seeing a close-up picture of it. And yeah, okay, yeah, she would be a knight. That makes sense. And it would make sense for Max Red to go up against a knight on this first one. Since getting the new powers. Interesting. So we still don't have our second bishop yet. So, trying to think what else. I don't have too much to say on this one. That we had solid. It was mostly that it was a solid escalation with the introduction of the new villain being fairly formidable to sort of balance out the power boost of Red's new upgrade.
Yes.
And something is coming from space, which apparently was the space dragon, which seems to be a nasty piece of work.
Yes, it really does. It's very lizardy.
So that's a good 1-2 punch of new threats, which, for all we know, could very well be completely resolved next week, but hopefully it's a little bit more substantial than that. But yeah, it is nice to get a new general for more than one episode, considering Udin was the only new general that we'd received since Gachilius.
No, did we find out what Udin is? Was he also a knight?
I'm not sure. Let me double check. Because I couldn't quite tell. Let me do a check here. I can't tell from that image. Let me see if anyone. Okay, so no. Apparently, Udin was supposed to be the second bishop. I have trouble telling that from this angle. Okay, yeah, if black is all right. Yeah, I guess he would be going in that direction. So in that case, okay, so we do have the second bishop. We've now had our 2 bishops, our 2 rooks,
and a knight,
with arguably Geysorg as the other knight. So I guess king and queen aren't that far off, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I imagine after Precious, we'll probably be getting the king and queen.
Unless we get another knight.
Unless we get another knight.
It all depends on whether or not Geysorg counts.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got about another, I don't know, probably another 16 or so episodes in the series, depending upon how long this one runs for. So...
Which is hard to tell because it got interrupted at the beginning by...
Yeah. But we do seem to be sort of resuming our pace on things that felt like it got a little bit out of whack for a while there. Just in terms of villain escalation. So, because it felt like, okay, we've got Tank Joe, and he came and went. And then we had Weisel, and then we had Gachilius. But then we went back to Weisel, and then Weisel was around for a long time. And then we got Gachilius back, and now Weisel's back, and then we're both here. And now we're actually getting a new one instead of sort of bouncing back and forth between them.
Is this Space Dragon the first big giant thing they've had to fight that was not, in fact, a Druidon? Or at least...
Or that was not a Minosaur first. Or that was not a Minosaur that came from something on Earth.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time since the first episode.
That's assuming this is a Minosaur. We don't even know if it's a Minosaur. We just know it's a space dragon.
Yeah, I assume the space dragon's a Minosaur. It's the first fully grown Minosaur that they've had to face off the bat without having an origin to it since, I'd say, the first episode. Like, we had no... in the first episode, when the Druidon first arrived, there was just that giant Minosaur that dropped in. And this seems very similar to that one. And then also we do...
going from space.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with space. And we do have the Toa and Bamba subplot going on.
You Jacob?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Toa and Bamba. I have a feeling that Toa... I mean... They make it seem like it's going to be a lot easier for Toa, but I worry that he's just going to...
keep opening his mouth. Yeah,
Because to me, that seems a lot easier than every freaking time you break an egg, now you have more eggs.
Yeah, that's rough. It's going to be... I think those were a fun pair of challenges, and I look forward to seeing them, seeing how they overcome them. And that also added a sense of escalation to things, that they need to step up their game as well.
Yes.
So all that together, I think, made for a good transition into the third act of the season, with the new villain Super Monster, to counter the Red Ranger's Battleizer mode, while the other Rangers are working to catch up. And we brought back the Elder for the first time in, like...
forever.
Since, like, I don't know, episode 5 or 6.
I loved Oto's answer to the, what are you doing here?
Pays good.
And it's my shift.
But
girl, you live in an underwater castle. You don't need money.
Pays good. And so that was good stuff. Decent fights, so that was nice. I know that we're still raw from last week, honestly. Just the sudden death of Nada is still a sticking point.
I can't get past it.
Just because...
Why?
It's emblematic of a lot of the problems with the show, and it becomes difficult to become invested in new things when so many things have already been squandered. So I'm cautiously optimistic about this new arc.
Cautiously.
Very cautiously. When I say cautiously optimistic, I mean cautiously not pessimistic.
That's about right.
I have, the show has given me a lot of reasons not to expect much. But that said, we still got a third of a show to go. That can make or break a season. How they handle their third act.
They don't have much to break, but hey, they might still be able to make it.
Yeah. And the Max form is still cool, even if it's from stupid death things. So hopefully they don't make any more bizarre choices.
This is a real wood coffee table.
Yeah. Keeping our fingers crossed they don't, that they're done with dropping the ball. Hopefully, who knows? Always keeping your fingers crossed on that. But I have a thing that I need to get to. Yeah, for one of my classes. So I need to go attend to that. We will resume our live reactions for Beast Morphers, as always, this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So hopefully you will actually be able to make this one. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, after the last two. So all of you, keep your fingers crossed that everything goes well, and I look forward to seeing where Beast Morphers ends up going, because they've been making some good developments on that side of things.
Alrighty then.
So until then, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you. Steven Spielberg presents Space Dragon the Extraterrestrial.